How many of y'all out there, man, especially as you get older, right? I feel like on the day-to-day, there's plenty of fuck it moments.
Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
not doing this today.
No.
Or like, you know what, I'm over this. But yet you're still, getting in the car, doing what you need to do.
Of course.
Right?
Like, I'm not going to
Stuff
stop.
You know what I'm saying?
But am I over this shit? Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah, man. That shit's funny.
Tired.
That shit's funny, man.
I'm tired and I have to poop.
You're like, you know what? Fuck this.
I'm tired and I have to poop.
And I have to poop.
Like, it's the daily, it's my what's that called? My plight in life?
Okay.
Okay. My plight in life is that I'm tired and I have to poop. All right, so let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up.
Regular bowel movement, bro.
I'm tired and I have to poop.
Oh, man, regular bowel movement, bro.
I poop all the time.
Yeah.
I poop a lot.
Yeah.
But not like over the top where it's like I'm concerned.
Yeah,
where it's like 6 to 9 times. It's like a few times a day. But it's like they're healthy poops.
Yeah, healthy poops, bro.
Yeah.
I remember, man, one time, speaking of like knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know. Like, it was a little bit ago, man. Like, a little bit, maybe like a month and a half ago or something. Had ate something that we normally eat all the time. Boy, I might have got hit with that explosive diarrhea, man. Before the world did.
You were ground zero,
bro. I was
patient zero.
I was patient zero, man. I passed it to everyone else. I didn't say nothing. I just took it I took it on the chin. I just took it on the chin.
Took
bro.
it in the booty hole, really.
You know what I'm saying?
You took it.
Whoa!
You took it in the booty hole.
Whoa!
This is for all the listeners that enjoy booty hole.
Whoa! Yeah, booty hole talk. Yeah, hey, man. I heard a bar. I heard a bar from a rapper, man.
Okay.
The bar went something like, he said, if everybody around you is cheeks, then you must be the booty hole.
That's pretty good.
Fire bar.
That's actually pretty good.
But like, I'm listening. I'm like, okay, he going crazy. And then
Yeah.
he's like, if everybody around you was cheeks, then you the booty hole, right? And it kept flowing. I'm like,
yeah. It really makes you stop and think. It makes you stop and think. You're like, that's weird, gross, odd. But am I the booty hole?
Is that me?
I think I'm the booty hole.
All right, so think about it. If everybody around you is cheeks, meaning they ain't doing nothing, you might be the booty hole.
You might be the booty hole.
You stink.
And this is why we made this podcast. So welcome to the I Gotta Know podcast.
We did not make this podcast talk about booty holes, right?
The podcast that marries our two core professions in fitness and entertainment in booty holes and delivers them to you anywhere you get your podcast. My name is Kane, and that's Mr. Booty Hole Pat.
What's up, man?
What's up? And here we go. And here we go.
Oh man, we finna clip all this, man. Don't y'all worry.
No, this
man.
is this is staying in.
And look,
we're gonna clip it up and then out of context.
It'll be like,
I think
bro,
the out of
what
context
are
are hilarious.
Bro, the out of context is the out of context on this one.
Yeah.
Oh man, finna be
no man.
bonkers.
No,
bro.
you the booty hole.
Oh man.
No man, you the booty hole.
You the booty hole, bro.
No man.
Oh,
everybody
man.
else's cheeks, but you the booty hole.
You got to be the booty
That's a
hole.
bar. That's
it is
a bar
though. It is a bar. So
that's a bar. That takes a lot of guts to have to want to say that and like listen back to it in the studio and be like, not even.
Right.
Not
He
even
was
think.
freestyling, man. I think he was on like Sway in the Morning or something like that.
Really? So he just had that locked loaded in his heart.
Man, shout out to man, and I know I'm gonna say his name wrong because I think he's like Nigerian or something. Toby Chukwu Duwe Mwingwe. I think I messed it up.
Toby Wigwe?
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
he said
Toby,
he fired, man. Shout out to Toby, man. Look, I'm gonna get your name right, but he was listening because he
Toby Chukwu.
Tobe Chukwu.
Tobe
Chukwu
Tobe
Duwe
Chukwu.
Mwingwe. Yeah, so he said he got. If y'all don't know, man, go listen to him because he's fire. He got
Tobe is
some fire
fire.
stuff. He got some fire
Tobe is
stuff.
fire. We love Tobe and his wife Fat.
Oh yeah,
we
Fat,
love them both. We love them for years
bro.
now.
Fire,
amazing,
bro. Fire,
both
man.
of them,
Yeah,
both of them.
They fire, bro. So shout out to those.
Shout out to booty holes and booty
Whoa,
cheeks.
Say, whoa.
Oh, you weren't shouting out booty holes? Shout out to booty holes for everybody out there that enjoys booty holes.
They have their purpose, bro.
They have their purpose. They have their purpose.
Oh man,
I was telling them earlier that my plight in life is never mind. We're gonna go ahead.
Man.
Tired and pooping.
I think this is it, man. We're gonna end the episode.
This is it. We've talked more about booty holes than anything else. All right, so this is the I Gotta Know podcast. We're back with episode 3 now for season 2.
Yeah.
And today's topic is ambition becoming escapism. And this is like right in the lane from myself personally, like deeply. because I've dealt with my issues with escapism, like wanting to leave my reality, wanting to be outside of my life that is existing in front of me, which is different than if you watched past episodes at all. I talk about how much I'm enjoying my life, how much I love my life now.
Yeah.
So much so that I enjoy my reality. So I'm no longer stuck in that cycle of denial and escapism. And so I'm not sure if you've experienced that desire to run away, or not even run away. Escapism is wanting to step outside of the reality that you're existing in, and wanting to not only just for it to be different, but utilizing your imagination or entertainment or whatever to separate yourself from reality. Man, that was long-winded, but I got there. And so I'm going to dive into the first question.
Okay.
Okay. Because it's in line with, I'm curious about you. When does it stop being healthy and become escapism? When you're chasing your goals for the wrong reasons? I'm very curious what your thoughts are.
So when does it become unhealthy?
When does it become unhealthy?
So
yeah.
when does ambition not become or turn into something else?
Yeah.
I know this answer is going to be different for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
In my own experiences, when ambition turns into and you might not even realize it at first, but when it comes down and turns into like like for me, I'm the type, like, I'll bury myself in work.
Yeah.
Like being busy, right? Just being busy, just finding stuff to do.
Yeah.
But then it's that whole, like, you still not dealing with your problems or issues or whatever internally. You haven't checked in with yourself, right? Or you're scared to check in with yourself for whatever reason. So you just bury yourself in your job, your hobbies, your whatever that may look like.
Right.
So I think once it gets to a point where you're just constantly looking for something to do and you're constantly looking for ways to keep yourself busy,
Right.
I think for me, that's where it becomes less about being ambitious and more about like, okay, I don't want to, sitting alone is hard. I don't want to do that, right? So, okay, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to do this extra, whatever this is over here. I'm going to go and work on this over here. Because what you might be dealing with internally is so heavy and so strong, or it frightens you so much, or it scares you so much. And maybe in the sense of, you feel like you have no control over dealing with those things,
right.
But you have control over, your work and all that stuff. Like you can control that. But you step into a different realm and you try to deal with those other things. That's like probably one of the only other times where you feel like, okay, I don't have control over that. And not having control over that is frightening,
right.
Scary.
Right.
So you just choose not to deal with the shit at all, or you'll wait till you get to a point where you are burnt out and then it's like, okay, now you have no choice but to, face it. But for me, that's probably when ambition turns into escapism or turns into something else, something unhealthy. Like I know for me, the gym I used to have that unhealthy relationship with that, where, you go into the gym, you're training, you're doing your thing as healthy as it is.
Right.
You can't train every day.
No.
Or all day, I should say.
Right.
You can train every day, but all day, like you can't train 24 hours in a day, 7 days a week. It's not healthy to do. But I got as close to that as possible, all within reason, all because of the things, like when I would look into the mirror and I had to face those things, and shit was hard to deal with. Of
course.
So I'm like, all right, the best way to run away from it is to be in this gym,
right.
Lift these weights.
No longer have to face the issues, the stresses, even the enjoyments in life.
Nah, man.
Like you sacrifice. Yeah, go ahead.
I come in here and I train and I bust my ass right here.
Right.
And even though it's for a little bit, that 2-3 hours at the time, that's how long, that 2-3 hours, okay, I can kind of forget about everything else. Mm-hmm. The fact that I might be failing in this area, or I might be messing up in this area, or I'm just trash in this area, right? I don't have to, dealing with that sucks. Yeah. Right? Especially when you think of yourself so highly on this thing, and there's always some sort of areas that come back to humble you.
Right.
Like, all right, man, you still got some You're not perfect, bro.
Right.
Like, as much as you might view yourself as Superman or Wonder Woman, whatever the fuck, like, you still got some things,
of course,
that make you human, right?
Yes.
So yeah, that's my viewpoint on it.
No,
What about yourself,
good.
man? What do you think?
That was well put, man. Because I think that ambition is inherently selfish.
Yeah.
And so having ambition,
Yeah.
for having wanted to achieve goals, many goals in life, but wanting to achieve like big dreams, big goals, like wanting to be the next big actor or wanting to be the fitness coach that like the name, household name fitness coach. Like those are big dreams, big goals, and inherently selfish because the goal is strictly almost for you. Yeah. It's strictly almost for me. Like it doesn't really. Sure, there are benefits that our families will get from X, Y, Z, mostly financial, I'm sure, but like at the end of the day, it's still a selfish thing. So having that much ambition is selfish inherently. Thus, I can see why it leads to. Thus why. I see why it leads to. Oh, I did it again. That's why it can lead to something like escapism, wanting to drown yourself. Again, it's still selfish. It's still inherently, it's all selfish.
Yeah.
And for me, that ambition leading directly into escapism came in the form of disliking. I learned to dislike my surroundings so much that my escape wasn't just to drown myself in work or the gym or anything else. It wasn't to drown myself. It was to literally leave. Yeah. I wanted to go. I didn't only move to LA so many times to just only achieve the dream. It was also to get out of here, get away from the trauma I've experienced here in Arizona, the heat. I dislike the ecosystem. Like I learned to hate so much of my home, where I'm from, and that's where my direct line was like, well, I'm going to utilize this drive for my goals to get me the fuck out of here. I want to leave. I don't want to be here anymore. But with that came a lot of. I was self-focused. I was a lot of selfishness. I was so focused on, well, I don't like it here. I don't want to deal with this, so I'm going to go. I don't enjoy this, and I'm probably happier elsewhere, so I'm going to go. And over the past few years, I've had to learn to disconnect that and no longer choose escapism because I believe it's a choice. Like you're choosing to do these things to remove yourself from your reality. So I had to choose no longer to want to get out and get away. And that had to change. I had to change a lot about my reality. What did I dislike? Sure, I don't like the damn heat here. I don't like the desert landscape. I don't like driving and everything's orange and brown and hot. Like, I don't really care for that.
It's different out here.
But it's home. And this is where my community is. This is where my kids are growing. Like, there's a lot of pros, but I was finding every con. So, what was I saying? I needed to disconnect and change the other things about my reality. So what is it? What else is it that I think I'm missing? Why do I want to escape so bad? Why do I want to go run away so bad? And so it was dismantling the ideology of I'm not meant to be here because of this reason. I deserve better for this reason. It was so self-focused. It was super selfish. So then it was dismantling all that to then go, okay, I'm at this foundation now of, well, I still feel this urge to want to run away. So what is it? What else is there? Okay. Maybe I'm asking myself the wrong question. It's why do I want to run away? I understand that. I've learned that. I dismantled that. It's what keeps me here? What keeps me grounded? What keeps my purpose here? And the question about my ambition, go, okay, I'm ambitious. I want these big dreams and big goals. Well, have I already achieved big dreams and big goals without having to leave anywhere? Yeah. Have I built community now? Before I didn't have that? Yeah. So am my kids happy? Yes. Is my fiance happy? Yes. Am I happy ultimately? Yeah. So what's the real issue here? It was, I was like, oh, actually, I think I already figured it out. I already dismantled. I already see the pros. I had to see the good in everything and remove the selfishness out of it in order to actually make any progress to remove myself from that escapism. Because it was heavy for a long time where I wanted to go. And that was like, I would talk about it constantly. So much so it was stress out core. She was like, I really don't know what to do. And I can't just leave to go to California. I've done it multiple times. Has it benefited me in my career? Yes. Did it cause trouble, strife, stress, financial, all that? Yes. So,
Yes.
so is running away the answer? No.
No,
And so I had to shift that ambition to other places.
Yeah.
So then I started to spread it out.
Yeah.
That's what I ended up learning was I needed to take the ambition I was feeling to achieve these big goals and figure out, well, what else do I want to achieve? Sure, I want to be that big thing in Hollywood, whatever. Yeah. What else do I want to achieve? I want to be a much better father than I've ever been or ever experienced. Okay, well then go achieve that. Use that ambition to go find that. I want to be a much better partner, a life partner than I've ever been and ever experienced. Okay, well then use that ambition to go figure that out. That ambition didn't have to be used for one thing. It could be used for everything. Yeah. And removing that selfishness made it so much easier to go, who else is benefiting from my ambition, my drive being utilized in all these ways? Right. And it's been magical and game changer. Absolutely in life.
I like that. So in regards to being ambitious or having a shit ton of ambition, as he sips his coffee, man, as he get right. How many of y'all are coffee drinkers out there, man?
Me.
Like, I'm talking about.
I want to know, because I've learned that some people just straight up aren't.
I'm one of them.
You are one of them, and your dad is one of them. Talk to him about it too.
Can't stand
doesn't
coffee,
do coffee.
Bro. Can't stand
which is crazy. And I'm like, I can't not.
It smells amazing. Like it smells good. Like I smell. I'm like, yo, it smells good. The way that coffee bean hits my palate, bro, I'm just like, bro,
not worth it. Rip. See, I don't understand people like that. You know I need my
I do
coffee.
understand that. Like everybody needs, like, you know, that's like as part of like a lot of people, like pretty much the whole world's routine. Right? You go to wherever your favorite coffee shop is, and you're going to get your whatever.
It's quite the addiction.
You know what I'm saying? You get your thing, and I feel that, and I've tried so hard.
You gotta find the right coffee.
Nah, bro. You know how many years? You know how many years I've tried?
Yeah, it's okay.
Bro, listen, I've just come to the fact, hey, I'm like, bro, it's just not for me. Like the same thing with like you like wine. You like good wine.
I love wine. Yeah.
I can't, bro.
Really?
Bro, you can keep that shit too.
That's wild, man.
You can keep that.
That is wild.
Bro, you can keep that. Like
every wine. I love every wine. Except for Riesling. A little bit too sweet for me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm about to say, like, I know to each his own. Yeah. Right? To each his own.
Yeah, I'll let you live.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna,
you know what I'm saying? I hope so.
Man. I'm not gonna like fight you.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, some people look at me like, you don't like coffee, bro? You don't like fucking
that was my first reaction.
Yeah.
Because my question always like, but why?
But why?
It's delicious.
But I always follow up with this. Can you imagine me on coffee?
Yo, that'll be way too hype. You need decaf,
bro.
You'd be like the if anyone's seen the movie Hoodwinked, there's a squirrel in there that is like super fast and he speaks really fast. And at one point in the movie, the wolf gives him coffee because he needs him to move quickly, like to run really fast to chase something. And so he gives him coffee, and then he goes and he's speeding, he's fast, he's talking too fast, and it's hilarious. Like the best part of the movie is the squirrel on coffee, which is you. You're the squirrel. And yeah, so adding coffee.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's a little too much, right? It's a little too much of the rigmarole. You know what I'm saying? It's a little too much.
That's good. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. So look, for those of y'all who love coffee, right? What's your go-to like coffee order? Like, how do you like your coffee? Do you like it straight up black? Do you like it with 16 pumps of whatever? Like, how do you like your coffee, man? Let us know in the comments, man. Let us know, but we'll shoot the shit with y'all. Yeah. But going back to ambition. Yeah. How much of it in today's time would you say is ambition versus maybe the fear of falling behind?
Oh man. I think it's way more fear of falling behind.
Yeah,
than
like what they call it, FOMO, like fear of missing
out.
Yeah, fear of missing out.
I think it's that more than anything else. Right. I think that, and that even goes for me. Yeah, because I definitely have that fear of missing out, which I'm happy to speak on. Yeah, still like the escapism I have set aside doesn't mean it's gone. Yeah, and that's because of my FOMO, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. But I think it's definitely a lot more about. The FOMO, the fear of missing out, the fear of not being able to keep up, the fear of the failure often as well, because if everyone else looks like they're doing well, just like going back to to look successful, and then you don't to yourself. I think honestly everyone is in their own right and in their own ways. I can't speak on everyone's stories, but I think it's a lot more about that than it is just straight up ambition, because they're both inherently selfish.
Yeah.
You know, one can help you achieve your goals. I don't want to say like organically, but like, let's say ambition can help you achieve your goals or more organically.
Yeah.
But the fear of missing out, wanting to keep up, I don't think that gets you to your goals the way that you maybe intended to.
Yeah.
It's a little less organic. It's a little bit more like keeping up with the Joneses. You're putting things into a place that you don't really need to.
Yeah.
And it's not really you. Maybe you're not being an authentic version of yourself just so you can keep up.
That's the point. That's the point that I'm glad you said that, because the big difference between the two, in my opinion, we're kind of on the same page as far as that goes. When it comes to fear of missing out, maybe in the beginning you start off and you're doing stuff that's authentic to you, true to you, but because the world be moving fast, like social media, all this shit, like everything happens so quick and so fast, it gets overwhelming at times when you're trying to keep up with the Joneses, right? So you start doing things out of character, out of that's outside of you. Like you get out, beside yourself, because you're doing whatever needs to be done in order for you to keep up with everybody else. Yeah. And then I think eventually that's where you get to a point where you see a lot more people that are battling a little bit more depression and anxiety and stuff like that because of how fast the world is moving. And if you pay attention to the world will tell you some shit like, bro, you're moving too slow. And listen, bro, like, you want to get left behind, you'll be somewhere else.
All the time.
You don't want to be over there. And then
time.
like, the more you listen to that, the more you see that, the more you like, that's just in your face. Like, you just like, now you're scrambling. Like, what the fuck do I need to do to keep up with everything else? Instead of going with the ebbs and flows of your own journey and your own path. You know what I mean? So
that's why the separation, ambition being more, your goals being created more organically. Wow. FOMO, it being pieced together with all these choppy things that aren't really you don't really want, you don't really need, just to get to somewhere. Yeah. And only to maybe end up inevitably dealing with burnout or dealing with not knowing who you are. Yeah. Maybe you do achieve the goal that you set out to do, but you did it inauthentically, so you don't even feel the benefits. You only see the repercussions and the cons. Yeah. And then maybe it leads you to a new version of escapism for yourself that you're like, I wish I could just go back, Yeah. Especially people that are in the light, that even goes for people that are like content creators or YouTubers or actors, or if you're publicly known in any way, once you're known, it's hard to go back. So if you do it inauthentically, and you don't like the outcome, it's uncomfortable. Maybe negativity was drawn out of you. Maybe something bad was drawn out of you because of that. Yeah. And you can't pull back. It'll always be there. Everyone's digital footprint is out there, whether you're any of those things or not. But like, if you're in the light, you're going to be seen. Yeah. And that can be immensely uncomfortable if you do it inauthentically. Right. And you want to run away, but it's hard. Yeah. So
it's hard to do. And I want to give, the people out there watching and listening, how do we battle that FOMO, that fear of missing out, that fear of being falling behind? I want to give something real tangible, because there might be somebody out there listening and watching that's really fond of what we say, how we say it, and how we go about things. What would you, if you can give like one or two things that maybe you're doing or that you've done to kind of, maybe you haven't overcame it all the way yet, but have you've grown within that particular realm? What are one or two things that you've done or that you're doing to kind of help ease the mind about that? You know what I'm saying? I figure we both give like one or two things.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Yeah, number one would be put your phone down.
Oh, yeah.
And that one's an easy one to say, a harder one to do.
Oh, harder one to do.
Because when I say put your phone down, I mean not just like, get off Instagram or get off TikTok. Literally physically put it down.
Yes.
Throw it on a dock or on a charger, just for really any amount of time.
Yes.
And do anything or do nothing.
Yeah.
But put your phone down.
Yeah.
I think that's a huge one. Social media, even Pinterest.
All that.
Even just surfing online, just to look at stuff. The pictures of if you're looking for clothes online, the pictures of the models wearing the clothes. Oh yeah. Everything.
Like, damn, how come I don't look like that, man?
Right. Exactly. Yeah. No matter what you're going to be thinking. So I say number one is put your phone down, but put it literally, physically down.
Yes.
The entire thing. Take a big break.
Yeah.
As many breaks as possible. Don't grab it first thing in the morning. Especially don't go on social media first thing in the morning. I know that I'm bad at that sometimes too. Where I'll roll over, turn off the music, check my email instantly.
Not even thinking about it either.
Not even thinking about it.
Just kind of on it. You're like, oh shit.
And then I notice when I'm like, I'm a little drained already, and I barely woken up. Right. And it's like, because you went on Instagram, scrolled a little bit, checked your notifications, and checked your email. So put the phone down. And then number two is probably harder to do.
Okay.
And I think it's to find one thing that you enjoy, that brings you any amount of joy.
Yeah.
And make that the forefront of the start of your day, middle of your day, end of your day, throughout the day, when and wherever it is. But have something to look forward to.
Yeah.
That really good thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be anything big. Like for me, literally, it's my coffee.
Yeah.
I go to the coffee shop at Agritopia almost every day, and I get my Americano, my medium iced Americano with 2 pumps of sweetened condensed milk. And that's what I look forward to. Yeah. But that drives my creativity at times.
Yeah.
That gives me the dopamine release. That brings me joy. Sometimes I'm over at the coffee shop. I'll take pictures of the cactus because they have the flowers bloom and it's so beautiful. And like I'm acknowledging nature. I'm outside. Like it does. Like that coffee does a lot more for me than just give me coffee. It's all of the connections. Even going into the coffee shop, I know almost everyone's name. They all know mine. So every time I go in, I'm saying hi to multiple people. I'm having these personal connections, seeing how you're doing, seeing how I'm doing. There's a dude that works there. His name is Cohen, and we see each other's stuff online too. So it'd be like, "Hey, man, I saw that you were doing this thing," or like when he noticed the mustache, he's like, "So that was for the game." I'm like, like that. But he's that connection, a genuine connection. Yeah. So finding something, anything, at any point in the day, that one thing that brings you the most joy. Yeah. Which for me, that's my coffee. Yeah. Like I can guarantee. Like find so many beautiful things off of that. Yeah. Am I forgetting my kids and my fiance? No, I'm not saying that. Like, I love my people. Yeah. But for myself, it's my coffee. So if it's for you, if it's hopping onto a game, playing video games, if it's
whatever it is,
if it's reading a really good chapter in a book that you love, that you've already read, or one that you're reading already, or if it's journaling, or if it's going outside for the walk, or if it's whatever, pet your dog, if it's petting your dog, your cat, or your ferret, or whatever. Yeah, whatever you got. Yeah. Whatever you got, like. Something small, but it brings you the most joy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Those are my two. All right.
I like that. To add on top of what you were saying, man, biggest thing for me is replacing those times that you would scroll like online, since we're talking about like social media and stuff. Replace it with things that allow you to be creative in some way, shape, or form.
Love that.
Even if it's starting something new, right? Doing something that you've always had an interest in trying out, but for some odd reason you never had a chance to, or you never took the time to.
It's more so it's taking the time to.
Yeah, taking the time to.
We all do. We all.
Everybody got time. Everybody's
got time.
Everybody got time. Right? For those of you who say, "No, I don't have time," yes, you do. Time. You just have to find. You have to find those blocks, and you have to be willing to substitute and replace those blocks with something else. Yeah. So being super creative in any point, like if you got an hour, what can you do creatively in an hour? Yeah. Is it writing? Is it art? Is it creating content? Is it something like that? I used to have this running joke with Lily, with the wife. She'd be watching stuff. I'm like, how you create something? Right? I'm like, you spend all this time watching. Why don't you create something? Right?
You can get like inspiration off of what you're watching. Yeah. But now go maybe try to recreate the thing you just watched.
Just create something.
Create anything.
You know what I'm saying? My bad, I didn't mean to throw you under the bus.
No, but it's real. It's real. Creatives need to hear this.
Yes,
we need to hear this.
Yes, like anything that you are looking.
Anything,
bro. And it doesn't have to be for online. Right? It doesn't have to be for the socials. Right. But spend some time, like get involved with, art, or like if you're into like write that book, right? Start that business somehow. Right. Like use that time that you would use scrolling and bullshitting, as I call it. Yeah. Because we all do it.
We all do.
Use that time to get creative in something else, right? Even if you're trash at it right now, like that's fine. Yeah. Like no artists that I know started out just fire. They might have had, some potential. But
Right.
Michelangelo didn't start out with
No.
you know what I'm saying?
Kendrick Lamar didn't just out the gate become Kendrick Lamar.
Nah, like even though he might have been rapping since he was young,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he was good.
Yeah, say he was good. He just fired now.
Right.
He fired now.
Decades of being in,
Right.
of working at it.
Exactly.
Different than but it's worth trying anyways.
Man, that's extremely important. So that's number one is being creative and kind of replacing those blocks.
Yeah.
Second thing would be, and I'm still battling with this, but giving yourself time, not just putting the phone down, but giving yourself time to slow down in life, right? Even if it's for an hour, right? Take that time, right? Go for a walk, right? Play some music, right? Just listen to music and practice being still, like not doing. Like I struggle with that, like feeling like, okay, you gotta do something every hour on the hour.
Gotta fill the space.
Yeah, gotta fill the space. It's like, dude, if you got time, if you got like an hour, hey man,
chill,
kick it, relax, breathe for a second, right? Reflect on some things. Of course, easier said than done. But those moments are just as important as everything else, right? Especially when the minute all of us walk outside the door, oh man, the world is throwing all types of shit, right? Oh, you got people rushing to get to work, rushing to get the coffee, right? You got people putting stuff online saying like, yo, you got to do X, Y, and Z. You got all this stuff. You going to work dealing with whatever you're dealing with, right? As soon as you wake up, essentially, it's on. Like it's the switch is flipped on, and it's 100 miles.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, everybody's like,
yeah, we're beat up because the world has access to us at all times.
At all times,
and that's hard to deal with, to manage. I don't think as humans, I don't think we're meant to do that.
No, bro,
we're not meant to have access to the entire world and vice versa
at
all the
all
time.
Times, bro. So
and
if you got a moment to just kind of woosah for a second, like even if it's shit for 15 minutes, if you got a moment just to, right, like let me just go ahead and let me just take a moment, let me breathe for a second. Right. And normally, like what happens in those moments, I don't know about y'all, I don't know about you, but if I have one of those moments, bro, and I have like that time and I'll take some time to just, sit and quiet, whatever, or whatever the case is, typically whatever emotions that I kind of suppress for a little bit typically flow out of me at that point.
That's good.
Right. So it might be tears, it might be anything, right? During that moment. And it's like, dude, like this shit's been building up for all week. Because since Monday or since Sunday, every day, whatever the case is, like it's on. You ain't even got time to really feel nothing. Especially if you're just on go, bro. You don't got time to really feel anything. So that would be my top two is doing something creative every day. Honestly,
even anything, man,
anything, creative.
Anything, and then literally just like grab a coloring book
and do something. And then second thing would be take those when you got some chill time. Take the chill time, bro.
I love that, man, because everything that we mentioned, it's all things to help us ground us back into the reality that we're in. As much as at times we might want to escape it, there might be stresses, there might be turmoil, there might be a number of different things that are negative, but there's also an immense amount of positive. Otherwise, we really try to keep going. We wouldn't have that ambition to just keep going. And so everything that we mentioned right now, we're all things that we can utilize to better our grounding into reality, because we all have the one life, YOLO. YOLO. Yeah, but like really though, we only have one life. So I don't really feel like wasting away. Nor do I feel like wasting it trying to get to somewhere that it's not for me.
Right.
Try to escape, try to run away. Which leads me to my next question. So, like, what's something that you were chasing that once you got it, it didn't fix what you thought it would?
Once achieving the success of being the type of trainer that I am, or the type of coach that I am, and not just since going independent, but even being in like a big box gym and then being one of the guys at the trainer, right? One of the most sought after trainers in that particular spot. Super grateful for that, worked hard for it, but it was one of those, like, not saying it was bad or that it sucks being independent, whatever the case is, but everything that I thought it was gonna be, if it is that, it's on a very small scale.
Right.
Like, I used to think like, oh yeah, I thought it was all about like, yeah, I'm gonna be the biggest trainer in Arizona, or my name is gonna like whatever, like my business name, like you gonna know,
right?
You gonna know the Raby Way, dog. Like you gonna know that. And yeah, we're still on the quest. Like we're making our rounds, but the way that I saw it in my head at 21 versus at 29 is two completely different things.
Cool.
And I think it's more so in the sense of like, I wouldn't consider it a negative per se, but more in the sense of like the goals and the way that you see it at one side of the spectrum versus what it actually is.
Yeah. Two
different things. Like I thought it was, like I said, I thought it was just going to be very surface level. Like, oh yeah, you training, you got all these people, that's what it is. But now that I'm here at 29, it's like, okay, wait, there's something deeper to that. It's not just about how many people you have and how you look on the outside. Everything beneath that matters a little bit more. So, for like my business name, The Raby Way, it's not really a mission, but the catchphrase or whatever is move with purpose after that. That means more to me than anything now versus before. It's been, move with purpose. Like it's been that for a while. But now that means a little bit more. So it's not about like yeah, all the extra stuff that's cool.
Right.
But how I move and how I lead on a day to day, that matters more than anything. Not just in business too, but then as a husband, right? As a son, as a somewhere down the line we'll end up having kids. So as a future father and things of that nature.
Right.
Those things matter more to me than any type of social media following, how many clients I train. And I'm appreciative of you and everybody else that I train and have had the ability and the pleasure of training on this journey. But it's more so about, okay, how do I lead all you guys to your promised land? Not just training, but when it comes down to how can we get Kane to the best version of himself?
Yeah.
What hand can I use to help out in that? It may not be everything, but what can I do? How much can I pour into you to help you get to that? And same thing with your kids and everybody else that train. But now it's like, okay, my wife, same thing. Mom and dad, giving back to them. My brother, the family, everybody that I come in contact with, even if it's a stranger.
Yeah.
Giving them that good energy and good vibes. Shit that doesn't come up on the stat sheet. Like it doesn't. It's not like, oh yeah, my pay reflects that or whatever the case is. Even though I do believe that you do see the residual at some point. It's not always in the form of monetary things, but let's just say you'll have some sort of favor doing it, but just by doing it out of the kindness of your heart, not because you expect something back. But to answer your question, just thinking about it in a grown man way. Right. Before it was just about I'm gonna make a lot of money. I'm gonna train. I'm gonna train a lot of people. I'm gonna be the next Sean T.
Right.
I'm gonna be the next who else? Jane Fonda. Like back in the day. Like I'm gonna be one of them.
Right.
And that still might be in the cards. Like,
absolutely.
That still might be in the cards in some way. But that's not. If that happens, cool. That's not the main thing anymore, though. It used to be that.
Yeah, I like this. I was talking about those branches from ambition earlier, which I had to learn because my ambition was same.
Yeah.
It was very self-focused. It was like, okay, so I really just want to achieve. I want to be this big deal. I want to achieve all these big things. I want to make this stuff happen for me.
Yeah, you got that tunnel.
I was focused. Yeah, that's why I'm covering my eyes. It was really just like I don't see anybody else. I don't see anything else. I see for me.
Yeah.
And then having to be grounded more and go, I can use this ambition for other things.
Yeah.
And then being able to make those branches of how I can use that ambition, which is exactly what you ended up learning from 21 to 29 where you are now.
Yeah.
Which is, that move with purpose. Also that your slogan changed.
Yeah.
You had a new vision of what that meant.
Like it's not about me anymore.
It isn't about, it's about everything and everybody else around me.
Right, yeah.
But it doesn't mean it starts with you. But that's cool. It starts with you.
Yeah.
And now you included everything and everybody else. Like those branches matter.
Yeah.
It matters so much more. It doesn't mean you shouldn't have ambition because ambition doesn't just become escapism. We make it that choice.
Yeah.
But I've chosen to make the ambition more about what branches I can have. So I no longer want to escape. I no longer want to change.
Yeah.
I don't want to be outside of the reality that I'm in. You know, like I want to stay right here. I enjoy this because I see that it starts with me, and I see everyone being positively affected by my ambition.
Yeah,
you
man.
know?
Yeah, and that's and I might have said it on I don't know what episode, but I might have said it before. But it used to be, and I can say it honestly now. Younger, I used to be I want to be the catalyst for change. Like if I'm gonna be the one to fucking change the world, let me be it. Goddamn it, right? So, and I used to generally mean that fuck everybody else.
Yeah,
like, no, I'm gonna be the one, right? And then of course you go through experiences, shit happens, right? And now it's a genuine. Okay, if it needs to be me, if it is me, that catalyst for change. Okay, so be it.
Yeah.
But if it's not me, but I can motivate the person or the people that will be the crew to actually change the world, that's fine. If it's for the greater good, that's totally fine.
Even on a small scale.
Even on a small scale.
I think it actually needs to start with the small scale.
Oh, for sure. No, it definitely is. It definitely does need to start in a small scale before you start scaling upwards. But
and showing appreciation. That's what I mean. Appreciation for the small scale. For the one or two people. Recently, I got fan mail for the first time.
Okay, he big time, y'all.
Yeah.
He fucking bougie now. Y'all seen him fan mail and shit?
It was cool.
Okay.
It was cool.
Look, he
came from Sweden.
Okay.
Yeah.
From Sweden.
All the way from Sweden.
He worldwide.
Yeah.
Look, not Pitbull, man. It's you,
Mr. Worldwide, right here. It was really cool to get it because it came from my agency, and then my agency sent it to me, but it came originally from Sweden, and so it came with a letter from the person, and it came with their thoughts, their feelings, how I impacted them in my career, which was beautiful.
Yeah.
And then they asked if I would sign something, which is it's the umbrella from the Umbrella Corporation.
Oh yeah, from Resident Evil.
Yeah. So they sent that, and they asked if I wouldn't mind signing it. Then they sent the postage and the envelope and everything for me to simply send it back. Simple. So I'm like, yeah, that's awesome.
That's what's up, man.
But the letter means so much more because it was the impact that not only had maybe one character had. Yeah. It was my whole career, which I didn't know anyone was watching.
Right. Right. No, that's true.
Like I'm over here sometimes sad about how much I haven't done.
Yeah.
While there's at least one person in Sweden.
Yeah.
That is like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
And this is really cool. And I've watched you this whole time, and it's cool to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. It helps me grow. That's small impact. Yeah. That's a small scale. And Cora reminds me all the time that like some of my things that I share, some of my art or the things that I'm in that I voice that I might not see as being the biggest deal at times. Yeah. I'm learning that even the impact on one person is a huge deal.
Big deal.
It's a big deal. Sure, would I like to have 1 million followers and all of the contracts and doing all of the big things and all that? Will it happen? Yeah, I believe it. I believe it all happened at some point.
Yeah.
But right now, I've learned to appreciate the small scale.
Yeah.
Because that's where my heart needs to live almost at all times. Because that's what ultimately matters is that smaller scale. The big scale might come. And if it does, I'll be ready for it more than I've ever been in my life. Yeah. But anyways, getting that fan mail was huge. First time I've ever had fan mail, first of all. Yeah. And second of all, came all the way from Sweden. Thank you.
Shout out
to Sweden. I won't say the person's name on here because I'm not sure if I should or not. But like, yeah, they were very kind. And that's very cool. Like, that's really fucking cool. Yeah. But that small scale matters, And so for me, something that I thought would be like it would have changed, it would fix everything. That would achieve it, and I realized that it didn't fix a lot of things. But the thing that I thought would fix everything was achieving my big goals of being a voice actor. Mm-hmm. What it didn't fix at all was my true desire to be creative all the time, every single day, no matter what. Yeah. I really thought that I would get there, have the time, which I've learned I'm so successful because I have time. Yeah. That means more to me than money, even though those can go hand in hand. It means more to me than money. Having time. You need time. because my time allotted me to be a more present father, more present fiance, present friend, son, all that.
For those of you out there, bro, time is valuable.
Time is incredibly valuable.
Right. So create an ecosystem. I don't want to take away from what you were saying, but create an ecosystem, a routine, create something that gives you more time.
Yeah.
Right. Something that doesn't, you like, a lot of us spend a lot of time giving our time away.
Oh yeah.
And that's more precious than any type of money. There's a lot of people that have plenty of money. We probably know, both of us know people that have plenty of money, buku money. They ain't got time.
Yeah.
They ain't got, like, their time is being given away all the time. So whatever you can do to build yourself to, that you can have more time.
Yeah. Which, that said, what I believed it would fix was having all the time. It would fix my desire to be more creative than I already am. I thought I would be using every single waking moment to write all the scripts, to try and figure out how to do all the things, to be more involved in the industry, to be even busier as an actor, all that. And I thought it would fix not only trying to be more creative, but that it would fix pieces of me that needed to be given love. What am I trying to say here? Like, I had problems that needed to be fixed, and I thought, okay, cool. Well, if I can just achieve my dreams, they'll be fixed. It'll be fine. Yeah. Then I got dreams achieved, awesome. Then I got time, awesome. Did those other things that need to be fixed got fixed? No. And I thought they would just do it themselves, and then that was the real issue. Yeah. I thought it was just like, oh, be inherent. Like, I'm gonna be fine. You know, once I'm a voice actor and I got all the time and, you know, bills are paid and whatnot, like, and life is good, like, I'll be fine. Like, I'll be happy and whatnot. And it was like, no. Yeah. I had to learn from that. I'm still learning how to manage that, because it isn't just about having the ambition for the big goals and achieving those big dreams, and it isn't just about that. It's about so many other things, about those branches like we just talked about. Yeah. Those matter more to me. And then needing to work on each individual branch and cultivating it and taking care of it. Because it's not just like I'm not a good dad because I was a good dad one time, one day. Yeah. I'm a good dad because I'm a good dad all the time, or most of the time. Yeah. You know, I'm doing my absolute best to always be a good father. Cultivating, growing, cultivating, taking care of, you know, failing and repairing and trying again. You know, like it's a lot more complicated than it just being like, oh, well, this should just be easy fix. Yeah. I'm an actor. And all the bills are paid, and so
everything's all right.
And everything's all right. Why are you even complaining? Like life is good.
Yeah, you still like there's still more to you than just. And then you realize too that it was nothing. It had nothing to do with how bad or like how much you wanted success in whatever field.
It didn't matter.
It had nothing to do with that from the jump. But
my kids don't care that I'm an actor.
Right. Like you just like you a cool dad.
I'm a cool dad. They like that I'm a good dad. They like that they feel supported and loved. It's cool that dad does voices. But if dad did voices, but it wasn't a good dad, they would rather have a good dad than a dad that got to achieve all of his big dreams. Nah,
that's and I feel like that's important too, bro. Like a lot of the stuff, and this just goes for anybody out there. A lot of the stuff that you feel like you want to achieve, the things that you want to accomplish. You know, we're not saying don't go for those things, but if you don't take the time to deal with whatever you are dealing with internally, they're not going to just go away. That's like putting a Band-Aid on something. Even a Band-Aid, it might start off real good. Eventually, the more you wear it, it just kind of wears down.
Yeah. And it also doesn't, if you wear Band-Aid too much, it doesn't heal.
It doesn't heal properly, right? Like, it doesn't heal properly. Yeah. So you have to take the time.
You have to address it.
To address it. And the success still, like, chase that, right? Go for it, right? Because if you got the ability, if you got that fire, fuck it. Go for it, right?
Go for it.
But at what cost?
Right.
Right? At what cost? With that being said, I know we got to get to our highly recommended and stuff like that. And this is for you guys out there too, right? And this is a question for both of us, a question for y'all, right? So finish the sentence. Success isn't worth it if, fill in the blank.
Success isn't worth it if I have to give me away. Mm-hmm. If I have to give the entirety of myself away to something or somebody else, when the people that need me most it matters more. Yeah. So I don't care if I got to be the next big thing. If it meant that I had to give so much of me away, that means I'm less of a present father or let's say present fiance, then no.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
Not worth it.
Not worth it. I would much rather trade being a successful voice actor or writer or whatever, and would rather be right here, present and available and supporting and supported than have absolute success. Like there's just, I don't think no money, no movie or show or celebrity status, no nothing.
Yeah.
Sure. Would I like that stuff? Yes, but if it came at the cost of giving myself away, then no, I don't want it.
Yeah.
I would rather be happy where I'm at than unhappy over there.
Yeah.
So that's what that means a lot.
I like that. Success isn't worth it if it means me losing my sanity getting there. I know a lot of people are so engulfed by success and whatever that looks like, having a certain amount of money, being a certain type of rich and famous and being known. There's a lot of people that literally lose their fucking mind at the cost of getting successful.
Yeah.
And not everybody gets there, but you're doing you're getting so engulfed by the whatever success looks like. You lose your mind, you lose your sanity.
Yeah.
And I've gotten to that point in my career. I just want to let it be known too, this is coming from two people in their respective careers who are doing it, doing well at it, growing within it, supporting families behind it, on top of supporting ourselves.
Yeah.
Like we're doing this actually.
Yeah.
But losing your sanity or giving all of yourself to where you don't have any other shit to give to the things and to the people that matter to you the most, success is not that important. And I just want to preface it again by saying we're not saying don't chase the success. We're not saying don't go for your dreams. Go for them, right? If they're there, go for them. But at what cost?
Yeah.
Like, are you willing to lose your fucking mind for success? Are you willing to give up so much of yourself that you're sacrificing family, that you're sacrificing all this other shit just to be the number one YouTuber or the number one actor or the number one coach? Does it mean that much to you? And I know this is contrary to popular belief and the popular consensus, because I know there's a lot of people like, oh man, you gotta be willing to give anything for it.
But there's an asterisk.
Hey man, listen, what's important to you? What's important to you, right? Because you can speak on a little bit. I know for me, hey man, the more time I got to give as a coach, the spark that I have that comes with me as far as how I coach and why people are like, yo, that's the guy. Right, I'm gonna lose that because you're giving so much of your time. I'm trying to get the time back.
Right.
And then while I'm at wherever spot I'm at, I'm giving everything that I can. And then when it's time for me, it's time for me.
Yeah.
Right. And the family, whatever else.
Right.
So I know you can probably speak to that a little bit.
Yeah. I have had the privilege and the honor to get to be fully present in my kids' lives on a daily basis. I have the privilege to be present as a fiance, and I, in ways like being a part of the PTO at my kids' school, helping run their social media, being available for family and friends for anything. Like it's such a privilege to have the time to be present in my life and mainly I'll speak like my kids. I get to be so present. Yeah. And that is unheard of. Yeah. So super lucky. Yeah. Very lucky. Yeah. The trade-off, I have high ambitions to be more and achieve more. Yeah. So I'm actively right now trying to figure out how to keep the balance, because to actually have a balanced life, for me personally, it's having both of those things growing and thriving at the same time. Yeah. Not sacrificing being present for with my family to gain more in this other arena, and it's not sacrificing that to just be present. There's a good balance. You can find it. You can figure it out. And it doesn't mean that those dreams can't be achieved. Like for me, the timeline has changed. It's maybe those dreams, those big dreams I'd like to achieve in these certain ways, maybe they don't happen for another 10 years. But in 10 years, my kids are adults, which is crazy, but they be adults. So they're in college, they're doing their own journey. So then maybe that is when, and it's worth waiting for. Because I would rather be present. Doesn't mean I'm not working towards the goal. I'm trying to find the balance to have it go simultaneously. So working at these things for my career, for my growth, for the things that I had ambitions for, but those branches. Still cultivating all those branches in my ambition, because that makes way more sense to do. So that by the end of it, by like when I'm on my deathbed, I can look back and go, it was absolutely worth it, because I made sure that ambition didn't become selfishness, and that I didn't find myself lost in escapism.
Oh, for sure.
And that's the episode.
I mean, look, man, that's the episode. Look, and to end it off right here,
Yeah.
I know a lot of you probably feel like there's not enough hours in the day to get everything done, to do what you need to do. Like you gotta have time for yourself. You gotta have time for your kids. You have time for your spouse. You have time for work. You got time for creativity. It gets overwhelming.
It does.
What I just want to remind everybody, be efficient with your time. You're not gonna have all the 24 hours in the day, and that's fine. Not, I know everybody says, oh yeah, we got the same 24. Everybody's 24 is different.
Incredibly.
Right? And then how you like to work and how you operate is different.
Yeah.
So how can you not, maybe you can't give yourself more time right now in every facet, but you have some time now. So how can that be more efficient in getting you to where you're trying to go? Not just for your business or your work or your career, but for your family,
your relationships, your community,
everything, and
your mental health.
And most importantly, yourself. Most importantly, yourself. So think about how you can be more efficient with the time that you have. If you got an hour or two, how can you make that the most efficient 2 hours?
And go ahead. No, I was going to say, but if it's overwhelming to have that much time, if you're like, I do have those 2 hours, but you can only make 30 minutes for the thing to be
then
creative,
you go ahead and do that.
Or to put the phone down or whatever. Yeah, anything will work. Anything, any amount.
Efficient. Make it efficient, bro. Make it efficient. We just, like I said, we're just giving you guys all these tools because we're two regular guys, right, who do fun careers. And we've gone through the bumps, the bruises, the ups and downs. We've seen it all, done it all. And these are things that we might have had to learn on our own just by fucking falling down the hill a few times.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we didn't necessarily have, or even if we did, maybe we didn't listen. Right? We didn't have the people to tell us like, oh, man, hey, maybe we didn't have people talking to us like this all the time. Or like I said, we were just so focused we didn't listen. So this is why this is why this is therapy. This is why we're talking to you guys the way we're talking to you guys. And then like I said, we don't do it for the millions of people that may or may not come down the way, but the one person who comes to our shit and watches our shit on a consistent basis and is like, yo, I need to hear that. We do it for you. We do it for that one person. And then, we just continue every episode. We try to change a perspective for one fucking person, bro.
Small scale.
And we believe we're doing that.
Oh, yeah. All right, man. Well, shoot. Highly recommended.
I'm going to say real quick, man, because it was a deep episode.
It was a deep episode.
Real quick,
that was good.
So you want to go first? You want me to go first?
Go ahead.
All right, man. The highly recommended. If y'all haven't seen it already, man, go see The Odyssey. Who directed that? Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan. Go see
The Odyssey. We
man.
saw it together.
And
it was traumatizing and beautiful.
Man.
And magical. And I read the book growing up. My first ever play I ever did was The Odyssey.
We're going to find clips and post them.
I'm going to find them. I'm going to get with my grandma and find it. Because I was Odysseus.
Yes.
And that was my first role ever in 4th grade.
Yes.
And so I want to share that. But yes, go see The Odyssey.
Odyssey is fire, bro.
Practical effects.
Man.
Little to no CGI. Genius writing.
Star-studded cast.
Star-studded. Great people that work cohesively. Like everyone's speaking positively about it. And then we're going to go see it. I haven't even told you, we're going to go see it in IMAX next month. We had to get some weird seats because they were all booked out.
Yeah.
Because we're in Arizona where we do have the 70 millimeters.
Only one though, right?
Only one.
Only one thing.
And there's only so many in America.
Yeah.
And we have one. And so we saw Sinners last year, IMAX, because hell yeah. And so we're going to see the Odyssey IMAX, hell yeah. So
yeah, if y'all haven't seen it,
Go see it.
Go see it, bro. 10 out of 10. I usually
On any
have beef
screen.
with movies that are longer than like an hour and a half. This is a 3-hour flick.
It is.
This is a 3-hour
But you're
flick.
immersed.
The whole
You
time.
are immersed the entire
whole time, man. So The Odyssey, man. Go see that. That's my highly recommended.
All right, my highly recommended is something that we've been doing more recently again in my household that we kind of stopped for a little while because it just comes in waves. But it's something to remind ourselves, like I said earlier. Damn it.
God damn. God damn. Damn, man. Look,
I was
what's
trying
your fucking manners?
I was trying so hard.
You about to give yourself an aneurysm.
I was trying so hard to like just swallow it. Just to like not even do it.
Yo.
Just like not even do it.
Yo, where's your fucking
I don't
manners
even.
at,
My
man?
bad, y'all. Okay.
Well, look, yo.
My bad.
Yo, man.
Highly recommended is
Don't burp in the fucking podcast.
Don't burp
man.
into the mic. I pulled away. I think I'll have to watch back. Anyway, so my my highly recommended is put your phone down and play some board games. Recently, we've been playing Monopoly and Blank Slate, which is you get a little card, you get the end of a word or the beginning of a word. So it's like fire blank, and then you write down what you think the next part is. Okay. And then if you match with somebody else, you get so many points. Or if you don't, it's just funny to see what everyone thinks of. Like fire blank, like, oh, firefighter. But somebody else says fire starter. Another one says firehouse. Like, yeah, really cool.
I like that.
So we love that game. We play with the boys. And then Monopoly, we taught them to play Monopoly. And they are loving Monopoly. And we're going to play later on. Cora and I, just her and I. We love playing alone now, too. But yeah, put your phone down. Play some board games. Be grounded in reality.
Yeah.
Away from the screen. Away from the nonsense and take your attention span and continue to work at rebuilding it.
Yeah.
So many of us have lost the ability to have and enjoy our attention span.
Man.
You know, something that even with coming back to Instagram, I've had to always catch myself when I'm like, oh, I feel that little tingle of
all right,
it changing.
It's too much.
Yep.
It's too much.
Whenever I don't want to watch TV or a movie, but I'm down to watch reels, I'm like, nah, never mind.
Yeah, man,
let's put on a movie. Let's put on something else that I need to focus
watch it.
on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So.
And speaking of that, look, if y'all know how to play Monopoly, I mean, really know how to play Monopoly, hey, man, you should be running the world at some point.
Absolutely.
If you can play Monopoly,
capitalism in a box.
I'm telling you, if you can learn to play Monopoly for real,
yeah.
Hey, man, listen. For those of you who are just like, hey, man, you want to make capitalism work for you. Hey, man, learn how to play Monopoly, like
Learn
for real, bro.
Put your phone down, play Monopoly.
Play Monopoly, bro.
All right, that was a great episode. I'm excited.
That was
really
fire,
happy.
bro. That was fire, man. That was needed today.
Yeah. And this could be another one that we could part two.
Everything we could do
part two.
Everything we could do
part
two.
Man, it's these are good topics that I feel like we can definitely elaborate on.
Yeah,
So,
man.
anyways, thank you for watching. If you laughed, you learned, you cried, you felt something, go go follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Go subscribe on YouTube. Check out our stuff. Watch the shorts, the reels, the clips, and also watch full episodes anywhere you get your podcasts. My name is Kane.
My name is Pat, bro.
Here we go.
You first, go ahead, bro.
Ooh, I hit my camera straight down. It'll do. Hey, they land on top of each other. They land on top of each other.
We in this thing, IGK, we in this thing, IGK, we in this thing, IGK, we in this thing. All right, didn't you listen to him? Put your fucking phone down, bro. Put your phone down, bro. Put your shit down, man.